Power hour to me is two separate things. It's one, a chance to come in and get tutoring, catch up on missing work, make up extra work that you may have missed while you're out at extracurricular activities. And it's also an opportunity to join a club specific to your interests that can either expand work you're doing inside the classroom in a specific subject or just give you something fun to do, hang out with friends, and get to know teachers better.
Power hour is the extra time to give the students that need extra help in understanding a concept that takes place in school, so that whether they have means of staying after school or not, they have built-in time for them to learn what they need to learn.
So power hour is this period that we go to for lunch where you can split it up. You can eat lunch, then go to like a club, or you can just do 2 clubs or 2 lunches. So I think it's a really brilliant idea that the school came up with.
So I think power hour, although it is well-intentioned, one of the changes I would like to see is it's being offered to the afternoon kids. So kids that come to Career Center half a day in the afternoon, they do not get power hour. They don't get it at their home campus and they don't get it here.
Actually would like to see power hour expanded and allow afternoon students the opportunity a couple days a week or even on an alternating week-by-week basis to come in and get the same opportunities here that our morning students get.
Students are benefiting from power hour. I think that the power hour has opened up different opportunities for students to learn and to expand really upon some of the things that they want to do.
Has been a benefit for those who have taken advantage of it. I've had several students that have increased their grade by coming into power hour, making sure that they understand concepts and getting that firmer foundation, so that way they are able to perform better on their assignments and on their tests.
I think the students who intentionally seek out improvement are the ones that are going to benefit from power hour. I still feel like, much like the pandemic and online learning, there wasn't really much of a structure in place to make sure we really were grabbing the kids who needed power hour the most.
Students are benefiting from power hour greatly. I think that students that are having trouble with grades, missing assignments, this is the opportunity to do it. For example, in my classroom, we use Adobe Audition software, and most of, if not all of my students, if they don't finish an assignment in class, they don't have an opportunity to finish that assignment at home. They don't have the computer power to do it, or they may not have the software, and this gives them an opportunity to finish up work that they would not otherwise be able to finish outside of class, whether they're gone for an absence or an extracurricular activity, or just need the extra time to finish.
I like the concept of power hour. However, I don't think the students should be forced to go to power hour. I feel like the kids who are exceeding they got A's, B's, whatever they need to have passing their classes, I think they should be afforded the hour lunch. And then the kids who obviously aren't passing for whatever reason are the kids that should be the ones that have mandatory power hour. And I think there should be more enforcement about those kids who aren't passing to be in power hour, like a system in place to make sure those kids are actually doing what they need to do.
Like to see power hour continue. A few small tweaks here and there, but overall I think power hour is a positive experience for students. Students are never going to be 100% happy with the things that go on in school, especially required activities, and I think a lot of teachers are in that same boat. We all love our hour-long lunch, but in actuality I think it does serve a great purpose to students.
I've been able to express myself through guitar and be able to get into some new stuff like D&D, and I think I really like the idea of the power hour.
Power hour is very important, specifically this year. If you're looking beyond just the clubs, the opportunity for students that were remote learners last year that may have fallen behind, did advance a grade but are lacking in certain areas, gives them tutoring time, gives them chances to make up missing activities or assignments, and maybe study and get ready for the STAR exam and things that they need the extra work on.
And then also, I would have liked for them to have given us more time to plan out the structure of power hour for the teachers, so that we had time to actually go back and teach things kids weren't learning, and then we could pull certain kids out and meet with those kids. I think it takes a lot more planning than just learning about the system in which we're using to track attendance.
I think they should have added power hour. I think that power hour, I think it's really beneficial for a lot of the students in so many different ways, that people can Like if they need math tutoring, instead of like going after school, they can go to math tutoring during their lunch period.
I do find that some kids will like not finish their work in class and then come to power hour. So I think that's also another problem we run into is power hour is not for you to do work that you didn't do in your assigned class period. Power hour is basically tutoring during the day.
They were right to add power hour. There are definitely a lot of flaws in the way that they've implemented it, but it is a good thing that they have implemented it.
My opinion on Power Hour is that it's beneficial to our students that would otherwise not have extra classroom opportunities because they have to go back to their home campus for the afternoon classes. I think it serves them well and allows students, whether they're behind in grades, needing extra tutoring, or just looking for a fun place to come in and expand the learning opportunities they already have, to get extra work and extra time in a class.